Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MaxSpeedTV. Thank you very much for joining me. Tonight, I am your host. My name is KR Stolfus. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me in this special broadcast of ARDC Sim Series Daytona 500. Though we're not really going to be doing the 500 laps, we will be doing 100 laps, so it's their shortened version of the Daytona 500. So once again, thank you everyone for joining me. Hope everyone is ready to have a good time. I know I am. I'm excited for what we're getting ready to see, as it's 100 laps here at Daytona. Can't ever go wrong in that aspect. If you will, just bear with me for just 1 second. Okay, yep, sorry about that. I had to make sure it was working. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for joining me. A lot to talk about here. We are at Daytona. This is the new Daytona that iRacing has, so it is the smooth surface. The cars are going to be very stable going through. This race here is a fixed setup. That means that everybody has the same setup. It's going to be a good race to determine who is the best draft pack driver. Setup has nothing to do with the speed today, as everyone will be on the same one. Couple names to watch for here in this event. We have Richard the Rocket Murtaugh. Be watching for him to be a spectacle, whether he wins this race or pushes someone to the victory or causes a big pileup. He will be one to watch. Another one to watch is also going to be Cody Trammell, or as if you hold your nose, Cody Trammell. There you go, Cody Trammell. Thank you very much for allowing my sense of humor to come through. Bad jokes are everywhere when I'm involved. Also, let's keep an eye on Ryan Mueller. So a couple drivers to watch for. Any of these guys, though, could win this race, and it's going to be a great time. We have 17 drivers in this session right now, and they are all getting their, how would you say, getting their final instructions as we get ready for qualifying here. Not a very good shot of the cars. There we go. We got some cars moving now. Alright, so it looks like we're going to do a little bit of qualifying here. Going to be a good qualifying session. Looks like it will be an open qualifying, so multiple cars will be visible. Everyone will be allowed to see what's going on. As you can see, the drivers are patiently waiting to get their chance to qualify here. First one up is the 33 machine of Ryan Mueller. He's the first one in line here. We are currently on board, however, with Cody Trammell. Cody sitting second in line here. And there goes Ryan Mueller, getting a great shot of him pulling off. And now Cody's rolling out. Get a feel for what it's like to drive here at Daytona. Cody in the 34 machine, Fanatec backed car right there. The 33 of Ryan Mueller. We're gonna pop up our Ryan Mueller stats here. Get to watch him running that high side. Ryan Mueller, Cody Trammell, two drivers we've talked about. Brian Antonio here as well in the 46 machine, although black 46. And also Donnie Lee out in this qualifying session. So we currently have 4 cars on the track right now. And we're at Daytona. It's a good time for a celebration. And you know what? Nothing really says celebration like good time. Good time. Anyways. That's my Coke, by the way. I have a Pepsi. Yes. Alright, Ryan Mueller, the first one out of the gate in this group. Coming around to log his first lap. Still running that high side, so he's burning some fuel, burning some extra weight off. Now he's going to tuck down. This lap is for all the marbles here. He's going to do everything he can to hug that yellow line. Don't want the car to move around a whole lot. Keep it as straight as possible. So the ARDC Sim Series at Daytona, well and truly underway now. Ryan Mueller getting ready to set his first lap along with Cody. Brian Antonio's coming onto the backstretch now, and Donnie Lee already on the backstretch. We go on board with Donnie Lee. Just get a sense for how smooth this track is. And Donnie Lee turns his lap. So far, our quick time in this group is Cody Trammell, Donnie Lee second, Ryan Mueller third, and Brian Antonio fourth. Now, Brian Antonio has jumped to quick time with a 48.009. Second place is Cody Trammell with a 48.041. And as I'm saying that, Cody Trammell crosses the line and gets a 47.967. So this is changing quickly here in qualifying. So 4 drivers. Currently, Cody is fastest. Brian Antonio second. Third of Donnie Lee. Donnie Lee pulling into the pits, and fourth is Ryan Mueller. Ryan Mueller already sitting in his pit stall. So now we wait for the next group of drivers to come out to qualify. Hey Duke, what's going on, man? Been a minute since I got to see you. Yeah, it looks like everyone's going to be turning about 2, possibly even 3 laps for qualifying. So now we got some more cars on the roll here. Joseph Fowler, one of them rolling out, the 15 machine of Andrew Lokeson. Wonder if he's related to Sam Lokeson. Sam is one of the individuals who we have met through broadcasting. Alright, the 5 machine out there as well, Jarrett Singh. Jarrett's going to be the first one off with this next group in qualifying. And there he goes, starting to roll out now. Alright, these cars do take a little bit of time to build up to speed. Andrew Lokeson also on track right now. Said leaving nice. Well, that's how important the tip should be. Colin Dubois out on track as well in the 69 machine. So the 5 machine of Jarrett Singh was our first car. He's already crossed the start-finish line. Green flag in the air for this qualifying group. We'll watch Jarrett here, see what kind of lap time he can put down. As you can see, all the drivers holding to this high side here for their first qualifying lap. It's the long way around. It burns the most fuel. Allows you to build up the most speed. Gives you the longest amount of time to build up as much speed as possible. And then for your money lap, pull it down to the inside here. You don't want to come off that yellow line. Jarrett Singh adding extra distance to his lap by doing that. The 16 of Joseph Fowler down the backstretch. I believe he is the last car in this group. Colin DuBois coming around to take his hot lap right now. Andrew Locuson here down the backstretch, but the 5 machine of Jarrett Singh getting ready to log his first fast lap. 47.967 the time to beat for pole for quick time. And he's going to go into third with a 48.042. 48.042. Next up, I believe, will be Andrew Locuson. Already across the start finish line. Sorry, it's hard to keep track of who's in what order. So Locuson currently scored 7th. So far, the fastest car in this group is Jarrett Singh with DuBois. Ah, thanks, Duke. You sure it's DuBois? Sure there's an A sound at the end? Alright, so Jarrett Singh goes to the top of the charts, currently fastest with a 47.936. 47.936. Putting this on pole here, knocking Cody Trammell off the top spot. Being the fastest car in this second group. Alright, so we have another set of cars out on pit road. Looks like they are getting ready to exit. That first car in this group looks like the 40 machine of Mark Nadeau. DuBois. Oh, that's so weird. Why don't they just spell it that way then? Man, oh man. You know what? That's why I'm a internet scrub broadcaster. I do the best I can in pronouncing the names. If I do mispronounce something, you are welcome to correct me. I would much rather get it right than wrong. So thank you. Alright, so right now we're watching Mark Nadeau, first car off from this group. Quinn Wallace, the second car rolling. Rhett Tucker will be the third car. And Richard the Rocket Murtaugh will be the fourth car rolling out. Right along the wall. Everyone will be along the wall here for this opening lap. Mark Nadeau already completed his warm-up lap. Setting this lap is on the clock, but again, it's considered another essential warm-up lap. You have one lap to get it right. So you try to run this high side as long as you can for as long as possible. Burn off as much fuel and just do everything you can to make the cars fast for this second lap. Second lap is the money lap. We're looking at a 47.936. set by Jarrett Singh. That is the fastest lap so far, 47.936. Mark Nadeau, first car to come around here. We'll see what he's got. Good enough for 9th right now with a 48.492. But now he's going to point that thing down on the yellow line. Right on the yellow line, letting it drift up a little bit on the backstretch. And we'll check in on the other drivers. Rhett Tucker here as well. He's currently 9th. Had a faster warm-up lap than Mark Nadeau. Though that isn't really what we're after here. Quinn Wallace as well. So Mark Nadeau coming around. And he's going to jump up to 2nd with a 47.964. 47.964. Quinn Wallace, next one to cross the finish line. Quinn jumping up to 7th with a 48.080. And Rhett Tucker, 3rd car to cross the start-finish line in this group. Rhett Tucker all the way up to 5th with a 48.019. That leaves Richard the Rocket Murtaugh. And he is going to be scored in 4th place. So Mark Nadeau, fastest car in this group, good enough for 2nd spot. That is front row outside. Mark Nadeau doing a great job, laying down a great lap. Rhett Tucker, he was going so fast, he needs the whole backstretch to slow her down. So Jarrett Singh is our quick time so far. Mark Nadeau, Cody Trammell, Richard Murtaugh, Brian Antonio, Rhett Tucker, Joseph Fowler, Donnie Lee, Quinn Wallace, Ryan Mueller, Colin, Duboa. Colin Dubois. I'm doing my best. And Andrew Loxton. Those are our 12 drivers. Alright, next up, our next group, Billy D. Jackson. First car on the roll. The 18 M&M's machine. Second car is David Hunt in the 61. Third car out is Ryan Martin in the 24. And fourth and final car is Joseph Butts in the 26. So Billy Jackson looks like he's coming around really close to Joseph Butts. Jackson going to be able to get a little bit of a draft off of Butts here, in my opinion. We can go on board and see just how close this is. Got a good pull from him, though it's not going to really maintain throughout this lap. Oh, we have 5 cars out on the track. Zane Yost also out there. Zane Yost in the black 3 with red lettering. He is also out on the track. So 5 cars this session. It threw me for a loop. I apologize. So Billy Jackson turning the lap. Now, that is really going to help Joseph Butts, who is behind Billy Jackson. But he is not taking advantage of this situation. He is running the high side. Jackson running down low, so that car is not getting a draft yet. So we'll see how this plays out. Jackson across the line on his hot lap. Good enough for 7th with 48.046. Moving to the high side here. Looks like he's going to let Butts by. Now he's dropping down low. Butts having to go around. We'll see how that plays out for Butts. But the 61 machine was our next one, David Hunt. David Hunt good enough for 12th. The 24 of Ryan Martin already in the pits. He scored 8th. '26 of Joseph Butts all the way up to 4th on the charts now. So possibly a little bit of help. And the 3 of Zane Yost already in pits. So I was a little caught up in the drama playing out on the drafting there. So once again, Jarrett Singh is going to be your quick time with a 47.936, followed by the 40 of Mark Nadu, Cody Trammell in 3rd, Joseph Butts 4th, Richard Murtaugh 5th, Zane Yost 6th, Brian Antonio 7th, Rhett Tucker 8th, Ryan Martin 9th, and Billy Jackson will round out your top 10 in qualifying. 11th place is going to be Joseph Fowler, 12th, Donnie Lee, 13th, Quinn Wallace, 14th, David Hunt, 15th, Ryan Mueller, 16th, Colin, I will not say your last name ever again, Dubois, and Andrew Locuson will round out this field in 17th place. So that was qualifying. I'll tell you what, I was a little caught up in what was going on with Joseph Butts and our first car out in that group, Billy Jackson. Very interesting to see that interaction. Would have thought that Jackson would have gone high there, but he stayed low. Possibly cost Butts a little bit of time. But then again, you know, he did have the draft going on, so it's hard to say. Don't know how the league rulers will score that. Although, in my opinion, I would let it go. I mean, we're here at Daytona. It's going to be a draft race. It's going to come down to 100 laps of who can do the side-by-side inches off of each other racing the best. We are in a fixed setup. So with it being a fixed setup, what that means is every driver has the same exact car underneath them. Everything will be the same. So it comes down to the drivers and what they can do with their cars. So once again, qualifying is done. With it over, the next thing coming up is going to be 100 laps of the ARDC Sim Series Daytona 500. It's their version of the Daytona 500. It's only going to be 100 laps, not 200. It's still going to be a heck of a great race, though. So as we look at this field of cars, we do have 17 cars out here. And you know what? I have just received word we're going to start in 2 minutes, so I'm going to step away for just a second.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is the ARDC Sim Series here at Daytona. Qualifying is completed. We are gridding up right now for our Daytona race. We're doing a 100 laps. Once again, my name is KR Stolfus. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Hope everyone's having a good time. Couple things to go over before we get this race started. We here at MaxSpeedTV would love to do your broadcast. If you need us to broadcast something for us, reach out to us on Facebook at MaxSpeedTV. You can also find us at MaxSpeedTV.com or even on YouTube, which is where most people are watching this. There is a way to contact us through YouTube as well. We also have some sponsors to talk about. SimSpeedShop.com. These guys build some great button boxes. And they're very kind to lend their support to MaxSpeedTV. Also, let's not forget HREMotorsports.com. That is a team out here on iRacing. Go ahead and check them out. These guys are doing some wonderful stuff. Great to see them here supporting MaxSpeedTV as well. Another team that supports us is Elite 7 Racing. You can find them on Facebook. That's Elite 7 Racing. Virtual2reality.tv. These guys, man, they're doing some great stuff here on the iRacing dirt side of things. Cannot wait to see where they take iRacing and the dirt and all that they are doing. It's going to be great seeing what's coming down the pipe from these guys. So meanwhile, the gridding is underway here at Daytona. It looks like cars are starting to move. Pace car is pulling off now. Jarrett Singh, your front runner, your pole sitter, your quick time. Man, oh man, I'll tell you what. Jarrett doing a great job on qualifying in this fixed setup. Did the best lap out there. But Mark Maydew, second best front row outside. Cody Trammell will be third. Joseph Butts fourth. Richard Murtaugh. Zane Yost. Brian Antonio. Rhett Tucker. Ryan Martin, Joseph Fowler, Quinn Wallace, Ryan Mueller in the Bud Machine, Billy Jackson, Donnie Lee, David Hunt, Andrew Lokeson, and Colin, please stop making me say your last name. W. Alright, we are getting ready to go green flag racing here at Daytona. 100 laps. Green flag in the air. Here we go. Jarrett Singh on that loud pedal. It's going to take him a moment to get up to speed. That outside lane already losing ground. Joseph Butts not getting a great start. The 40 machine, Mark Nadu all by himself, now getting some help from the 9 machine of Richard the Rocket Murtaugh. But the 5 and the 34 got a little bit of a gap here. The 5 in control of this field, going to start working both lines. But no, the 34 already looking to stay down low. So the 40 and the 9 working the outside. Joseph Butts in the 26, your third car on the outside there. Trying to close the gap on this outside line, getting a little bit of help by the 99 machine of Rhett Tucker. Rhett Tucker trying to push him up there, and it looks like they are oh so close to inching their way into this and making a 4-car outside lane. We got 4 cars starting to form up on the inside lane, led by Jarrett Singh in the 5. The 5, the 34, and the 3. The 5 of Jarrett Singh, the 34 Cody Trammell, and the 3 of Zane Yost. Those are your inside drivers here. Starting to pull away just a hair. The 3, a little wiggle. Ooh, that could have been big, but he managed to keep it under control. I'm going to be really ticked because I left my eye drops upstairs. Holy cow, my eye hurts. All right, moving on. Personal moment, we're good. Joseph all by himself now in the 26. The 99 of Rhett Tucker abandoned him. Joseph pulling down to the inside, hoping to suck up to the 99. If not, he will fall back to the 18 and get a push. So Nadu in the 40, the 9 machine of Murtaugh. These guys are stranded on the outside now, lost some of the energy and starting to fall behind this inside line. The 18 machine leading this second group, Billy Jackson, really starting to close up. So now we had 2 distinct groups. Now we're getting ready to have one big blob with what would appear to be 2 cars on the outside. Donnie Lee here in the 88 machine. Ooh, and as I'm saying that, I think I just saw Billy Jackson on the outside here trying to make a pass on the 26, but it looks like no one went with him. He's going to be left on the outside. The 18 of Billy Jackson getting left to dry. As we go on board now, Jackson going to tuck in behind Joseph Butts. That's good for him. Had an opportunity to be left out high and dry, but able to tuck in here. Yeah, thank you, IU Dave. Yeah, I will do that at some point, but I blinked it away. So Billy Jackson, as you can see, we're on board with him. Close racing here at some really fast speeds. I'm clocking him at 195 through this corner here in this Cup car, the Cup Series fixed setup. So everyone running the same setup. So this is going to be what we're going to see for 100 laps. Everyone really nose to tail. Some movement going on, a lot of movement. Me as a driver personally, I don't like seeing this much movement. I want everyone to stay nice and steady and allow this race to run out. But up front, the man who has nothing but open track is Jarrett Singh. He's doing a great job so far. Accomplished dirt driver. Also showing his talents here in a draft style race, super speedway in the Cup car. Not easy to do, but he is leading, and he has led all the laps so far that we have registered. The 3 now on the outside of Zane Yost got a little bit of the energy. Mark Nadeau has managed to make his way back up after losing a lot of ground on that outside. Nadeau and Murtaugh, the 40 and the 9, have not given up on this outside line, doing what they can to make it work. They are dedicated to it so far. Lost some ground, but have managed to recover. Zane Yost, though, looking, another wiggle by Zane. Coming off of turn 4, he's having a hard time getting that little, trying to go for a side draft, almost made contact. Brian Antonio, another driver we haven't talked about, in the 46 machine. Slowly working his way up front. Third car in the inside line there. Antonio wants to lead a lap. He's a very focused driver. Feels the need to lead every lap. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. And that is usually his goal. He does not like being behind other cars. He wants to be the lead car at every race I've ever seen him at. You got to admire that out of a driver. Zane Yost once again coming off of turn 4 a little bit crazy. But now these guys starting to form up single file here in the front. As we go onto our blimp view, you can see these front 8 cars all in single file. The 33 of Ryan Mueller. The 33 got a little bit of a gap. And Andrew Lokeson has lost the draft. He is in trouble. That is not what you want to see early in this race. He's lost the draft. No one behind him. He is currently running 17th place. That is the final car here on this lead lap. Having lost the draft, I don't know how this is going to work for him. He's going to need a yellow to get caught back up to the field. If he can get that yellow, he'll get caught back up to the field. If not, he is going to be gobbled up by everyone coming around here in just a matter of laps. But up front it is all Jarrett Singh. He's led every lap so far. 10 of 100 laps completed. Getting ready to start lap 11. And the 34 Cody Trammell doing a great job of pushing. Ooh, little bit of wiggle there. It's very important to know what your drafting partner is doing. Whether you're pushing them or bidding the push from somebody, you have got to stay steady. One car on the outside. Brett Tucker all by himself is going to start losing a few spots. Brett Tucker, no drafting help. Going to lose a few more spots. Needs to tuck in behind the 88 of Donnie Lee. But now the 24 looks to go up high. So now there's some help there. And as you can see right away, with the 24's help of Ryan Martin, that allows Rhett Tucker to gain a little bit of energy, gain some speed, and is going to pull off a pass here. '69 machine of Colin thought about going to the outside, then tucked back in behind the 33 of Ryan Mueller. So these 4 cars, 2 lanes here, side by side. 13 laps completed, or on lap 13 now, however you want to say it. I'll tell you what, guys, this is some close racing here. Some good driving going on out there and a lot of give and take. Drivers are allowing some other cars to drop in front of them. Nobody's really shutting the door on anybody. So a lot of room has been given, a lot of patience shown here, and the 24 is going to abandon the 99. So Rhett Tucker left all alone on the outside now, needs to tuck in behind the 88, is going to do so here in the tunnel. So the 99 gets in line, but then gets a great run on the outside. He's got some help. As we go on the blimp, these guys going single file here, disappearing behind that stand, but doing a great job at just trying to log some laps. No one really trying to get an advantage on anyone in a dangerous manner. A lot of respect right now in these early stages. Like I said, we have 100 laps to go. Ooh, contact, contact, just as we said that. Zane Yost in trouble. No yellow. That is heavy, heavy damage here for Daytona on Zane Yost. As we watch Zane Yost here, we will go on board with him. Get an idea of what happened here. As you can see, he's tucked in behind the 46 of Brian Antonio. I might have gone a little too far back. Moved to the outside there. The 40 of Mark Nadeau tried to make a pass. Contact was made between the two. Mark Nadeau also getting into the wall. But both drivers kept going. Zane Yost on pit road. Mark Nadeau also. So to those two drivers having a big setback here. Gonna take a pit stop. Looks like some damage getting repaired, but they will go a lap down regardless as the field's getting ready to come around. Here comes the field. Nadeau pulling off first, but the field is just going to gobble him up. There you can see Andrew Locuson, sorry about that. A couple other drivers who have lost the draft now. And there goes Zane Yost. So now we have two cars one lap down. But no caution, so these guys have got to figure out what they're going to do about this. They need a couple of quick cautions. That's going to hurt their race here, but it's still early. A lot of opportunity to recover. But just an unfortunate series of events there. But Jarrett Singh has led all of our laps so far. Doing a great job. Like I said, an accomplished dirt driver. Showing everyone that he just doesn't like to get down and dirty. He can also keep it nice and clean out here on the paved surfaces. You know what, Jarrett? Let's just install a tow hitch to the back of this car you got here on the track. We'll tow the sprint car out. We'll let you drive on this Daytona infield. I'm sure we can make an oval somewhere out of it. It's big enough. Notable drivers moving forward. Colin Dubuya in the 69 machine. He's currently 9th. Doing a great job working through the field. Hasn't panicked. Didn't have a great qualifying lap. But here he is inside the top 10. So doing a great job on the race here so far. Ryan Mueller in the 33 Budweiser machine. Also another driver that's made some great moves. Ooh, as they scatter a little bit coming out of turn 4. Now everyone tucks in for the tunnel turn. Checking in on our 2 pit stop drivers. Mark Nadeau in the 40 is caught up to the 20 and has Joseph Butts in the 26 behind him, and the 21 of Quinn Wallace. These guys need to work together. Quinn Wallace is about 3 seconds behind Billy Jackson. Billy Jackson all by himself right now. He is 12.5 seconds behind Rhett Tucker in the 99 machine. Rhett Tucker is the last car on this lead group as we show you the 99 machine now. So Rhett Tucker inside the top 10, last car in this lead group. Then like I said, Billy Jackson, that's how far behind he is, just now going across the start finish line while the lead group passes him. And Jackson gonna get blown by here, probably gonna lose the draft to these guys as well. This group consists of Mark Nadeau. Several misclicks there, I apologize. Mark Nadeau, the 21 machine of Quinn Wallace, and Joseph Butts. But the question is, can Jackson keep up with these guys? I just don't see it happening. He's already losing a lot of ground to him. And so Jackson now needs to wait for our last car in this group, Andrew Loxton. He's the last car on the lead lap. But back into our top 10. This battle here, these guys side by side, the 69 and 99. Colin Duboya and Rhett Tucker. These 10 cars, a little bit of scattered here, but no pressure from anyone around these 10 cars, so they don't need to really form up right now. Everyone can spend a little time maybe jockeying for position. As you can see, the 61 giving a good push on the 24 there. Jarrett Singh in the 5 car has led every lap we've done so far. Cody Trammell in the 34, just not letting him out of his sights, doing a great job pushing him. And I'll tell you what, that Brian Antonio 46 machine, kind of sitting back now. He's accepted. Oh, we got one in trouble. Big contact. Big contact. 24 in trouble. 61 in trouble. A lot of these guys. Ryan Martin spinning through the grass. 69 car of Colin in trouble. 88 is also in trouble of Donnie Lee. Big trouble. How many times can I say trouble? Coming out of the tunnel turn. Contact made. The 24 goes around. The 88 in trouble. 4 cars spinning out here. Oh man, you saw it just got a little squirrely in the tunnel turn. By the time he caught the car, it was too late. So the field under caution for the first time. Hey Conklin, I'm doing my best. I really am. I haven't took 4 years of French. I'm trying. And it's KR, not KD. So the tunnel turn is where we got into some problems. But anyways, the 5 machine's still out front, Jarrett Singh. Now the question is, will anybody take tires? Will they stop for fuel? What is our fuel window here? This was a fixed setup, but I was not given the details of what the fixed setup was, so don't really know how much fuel's in these cars. Duboya. It's Duboya, right? Duboya. Looks like we got some pit action getting ready to happen here. All right, the 46 making some moves. Oh, 34. Oh, and great time to change cameras. Perfect. I love it. The 5 making his pit stop now. Cody Trammell looked like he made a little bit of contact. But the race off pit road. Quinn Wallace in the 21. First one off pit road. But right now, David Hunt in the 61, I have him scored as our leader. He was one of the cars that we saw in trouble coming out of that tunnel turn. Also, there's Mark Nadeau. He is currently not scored as 1 lap down. He's got his lap back. Gonna have to get a wave around here if he stops for a pit stop, though. He will lose that opportunity. The 15 machine of Andrew Locuson as well. So now that I have this opportunity, guys, I have got to go get my eye drops. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I apologize for that. It is literally day 2 for me with contacts, and I made a rookie mistake and left my eye drops far, far away from me. So thank you for allowing me to go get those. Anyways, it looks like the lights are out on the pace car. Quinn Wallace in the 21 machine going to be bringing this field to green here momentarily. Pace car pulling off, single file start, green flag in the air, the 21 getting a great start, but not a good thing here at Daytona, as that's going to allow the 5 to get a run on him. Meanwhile, in the back, we got some cars side by side, all kinds of craziness going on. Also up front, now Richard Murtaugh making a move. Ooh, little bit of a wiggle there. Wish I could do a split screen right now, as we got 2 distinct lines going on, 2 distinct groups. And for the first time, the 5 machine of Jarrett Singh on this outside lane all by himself. More cars wiggling. But it looks like everyone getting up to speed and maintaining very well. Now I will like to point out, we still only have one car on, I should say one car off the lead lap. Oh, the 61 in trouble. Looks like also Mark Nadeau caught up into it. David Hunt and Mark Nadeau in trouble here. I'm going to check out and see what happened. '61 on the inside, Mark Nadeau on the outside. Going through the tunnel here, the 61 caught the inside lane there. Just lost it. Slid up into the 40 of Mark Nadeau. That is an unfortunate event for Mark Nadeau. Twice in a row, 2 times in a row. And he's had to take a tow to get his car fixed. That is going to be a huge, huge setback for him. But our current scored leader is Richard Murtaugh in the 9 machine. As the field starts to form up behind him. So Mark Nadeau, I think he is packed up, called it a night. The 61 of David Hunt took his fast repair and is now underway. So Mark Nadeau, high hopes for him. Had a great qualifying session. Unable to complete the race. 30 laps completed for him, and that's going to do it. So as we're watching David Hunt catch up to the rest of the field, he's currently scored 1 lap down, along with Zane Yost. These are my 2 drivers I have scored as 1 lap down. But up front is the 9 machine of Richard Murtaugh. And there goes Zane Yost getting his lap back. He'll get that wave around there. Or that lucky dog, I should say. That wasn't a wave around. That's the lucky dog, but he is waved past the pace car. So Mark Nadeau has decided to push it behind the wall, pack up, and go home. We go on board now under yellow here with Richard Murtaugh. You can see the butt stain of a pace car. Not really sure why they chose a butt stain. Can't believe it hasn't broke down yet. Also, Mustangs have an affinity, a taste, if you will, for running into crowds. They are hungry for crowds. But you can see a little bit of damage on the 9 machine. His right front has some damage here, so that is going to affect him. Being the lead car might not be bad enough if he was tucked in behind somebody, but if he is the lead car in a group, that is going to slow this group down. Here at Daytona, all the cars are very, very aero sensitive. What that means is any bit of aerodynamic damage your car takes, any bit of damage to the body, causes a drastic change in what the car handles, how the car handles, what it feels like to the driver. And he's got some right front damage there. what that's going to do is it's going to increase the drag, which means he can't quite cut through the air as fast as he would like. With him being the lead car here, it's going to be tough to tell what's getting ready to happen to him. If another group forms on the outside, and it comes down to him being the lead car and a car with no damage on the outside line, I'm going to go with the outside line. But not really sure what's going to happen here. That's why this race does not get decided on lap 1. It gets decided on lap 100. And we're currently running lap 33 of 100. So, Richard Murtaugh, your lead car here, the 21 Quinn Wallace. Rhett Tucker in the 99 sitting third. Jarrett Singh, who has led 26 laps so far, sitting in fourth. And rounding out the top 5 is Cody Trammell. Cody Trammell. Green flag in the air. And already the 18 machine trying to make a move on the outside. Totally legal. Completely legal move. He gets around the 33 car. No problems. Great move. Great start by the 18. Picking up an easy spot. But up front, the 99 of Rhett Tucker on the outside here. The 5 needs to follow the 99 here. These guys are going to start gobbling up the 9 car of Murtaugh. Murtaugh with that damage on the right front going to cost him a lot of time here. Watch for the 99 car to tuck to the inside once he clears the 9. The 9 and the 21 working together very nicely. They are fending off this outside line charge so far, but multiple people forming up in this outside lane. A lot of energy about to be built up and expended. But Murtaugh in the 9 doing a great job holding on to this, keeping that outside line honest. The 21 of Quinn Wallace doing a great job of pushing Murtaugh, but they are losing ground now. The 99 has cleared them. Looks like the 99 going to pull the good guy move. We'll wait for at least the 5 car to clear the 9 before he drops down. Here we go, coming through the tunnel turn. Be watching for the 99 to drop down here. We got one pulling out of pit road. That is the 24 machine of Ryan Martin. Ryan Martin currently scored 1 lap down, maybe possibly even 2 now. Have to wait for my timing and scoring to update. But that 9 machine definitely losing speed. Not as fast as everyone. That outside line working it very well. Murtaugh with that damage, that extra drag, losing a lot of ground in this outside lane now. And now the 21 has abandoned the 9 of Murtaugh. Murtaugh all by himself. Oh, and sorry, I guess I got that wrong. The 21's still behind him. But if I'm in the 21 car, if I'm Quinn Wallace, I am not following the 9 anymore. As we see the 5 of Jarrett Singh make a sudden, abrupt move, this could get interesting. Wow. These guys, Jarrett Singh made 2 abrupt moves, managed to keep it going, but it has cost that outside line a lot of ground because of that. Allowed the 9 machine of Richard Murtaugh to keep up, pull up alongside of him, and even possibly get a great run down the backstretch here to reclaim the top spot. Checking back, Joseph Butts getting into the wall there in the 26 car. Tucking in behind the 61 of David Hunt. David Hunt, we saw in our last caution there, took the quick repair, able to get back out there. David Hunt scored on the lead lap still. Mark Nadeau, the only car off of the track right now. Ryan Martin, 1 lap down in the 24 machine. And Joseph Fowler currently in 15th. Here in the 16 car, he is the final car in the lead lap. Zane Yost did get that lap back. But once again, up front is the 9 machine of Richard Murtaugh. Oh man, that inside line, little bit of snake going on. Not something you want to see from your inside line. That inside line, if it starts snaking around, these guys will cause an accident. Because that outside line just doesn't care what the inside line is doing. So now the outside line has got to form up, got to get that run going again. Murtaugh doing a great job though of not allowing, ooh, in the 18 below the yellow there. Murtaugh gonna suck up to the outside. He's gonna stall out this outside line. That's gonna allow the 21 to get going. Ooh, Cody Trammell in the outside wall. Now back down in front of Ryan Antonio. Murtaugh doing a great job though of stalling out both lines, but now the 21 has gotten underneath Murtaugh. And once again, Quinn Wallace just unable to make the pass. And now they're going to go 3 wide. Oh my goodness. Oh, so close. Murtaugh getting into the wall there. Oh, now the 5 is sideways. Jarrett Singh in trouble. Big pile up. Multiple cars. One going in over in the 34, Cody Trammell. Cars crashing everywhere. This is a big crash, guys. Hold on to your hats as this has just shook up the entire field. Looks like everyone's going to get rolling again. We're going on board with Jarrett Singh here. 3 wide. Contact made. You can see cars just going everywhere. Jarrett Singh, Richard Murtaugh on the outside and middle lane. Not ready to go 3 wide. These guys tore up a whole lot of cars. So score the 21 car, Quinn Wallace as your new leader. Jarrett Singh, who's led the most laps so far of 26 laps, he has suffered a lot of damage. That car is going to have to take a quick repair. He is slowing down, hitting pit road. Multiple drivers hitting pit road. Ryan Mueller, one of these guys, also stopping here. Mueller has a lot of damage. No front clip on this car. Hopefully he has not used his fast repair yet. So big shakeup here. Many quick repairs getting ready to be used. If they have not been, they are going to be. So Jarrett Singh did have a quick repair. The 99 is going to come off pit road. Zane coming off pit road in the 3. Here comes the race off pit road. Now the cavalry has been called in. And Jarrett Singh, last car off pit road. No, I take that back. Joseph Fowler still sitting there in the 16 machine. And now he gets rolling. So all these cars now rolling that took damage. So everyone beats the pace car off. Nobody has lost a lap yet. But I currently have Andrew Lokeson scored as the race leader. The man who lost the draft early in this race, 17th place, 13 seconds behind the leader. I have him scored as the leader. He is working to catch up to the pace car. What a turn of events. Big crash on... Oh my goodness. This has gone crazy. So the 15 trying to catch up to the pace car now. Still scored as our race leader. And there's the pace car. That's how far behind he was. So he is still out front. I have Ryan Martin as one lap down, trying to figure out this lineup here. I'm not even sure most of these drivers know what's going on right now. Looks like a complete Charlie Foxtrot as the 99 car of Rhett Tucker. I have him scored as second. He's the first car behind the pace car. WTF, mate? This has gone completely Charlie Foxtrot. Whether it's on my end or the actual race has gone Charlie Foxtrot, I don't know yet. I just know I'm really excited about what just happened. Lights are out on the pace car. Rhett Tucker still being scored second. But he is the lead car here in this group. Andrew Lokeson, I have scored as the leader, so I don't know what is about to happen. Pace car is off. Green flag getting ready to fly. And here we go. It's in the air. Timing and scoring needs to update for me, and I will let you know what I'm seeing. But I still have Andrew Lokeson as the leader as I cross the start-finish line. So Rhett Tucker, second place, but almost a full lap behind Andrew Lokeson. Andrew in the 15 machine is scored as our leader. So we're watching the lead car now. But we're going to check in on Rhett Tucker. We're going to follow this lead group because I have a feeling that Andrew is going to lose a lot of ground here. He's already lost the draft to this lead group. But he is leading some laps right now. So this lead group is going to catch up to him here in a handful of laps, but we are getting close to halfway, folks. The 99 machine of Rhett Tucker is your lead car here in this group. And the yellow flag is being thrown. Jarrett Singh in trouble once again. Jarrett Singh turned by the 9 machine of Richard Murtaugh. No additional contact is made. So Jarrett able to escape hitting a wall. Car should still be in good shape. But this is going to allow the 9 machine or I'm sorry, the 15 of Andrew Lokeson, if my timing and scoring is correct. And he's passing a lot of cars right now. Ooh, whoa. Things are crazy, but Andrew is forming up behind the pace car. Rhett Tucker still hauling the mail, trying to catch up to the field. So Andrew was scored as our leader. Wow, what a chain of events. And unfortunately, Jarrett Singh, he is one lap down now. Looks like he's got some spoiler damage. So Andrew, our race leader, has got Jarrett one lap down. Jarrett leading the most laps so far. He's gone from leading the most laps of 26. Now he's one lap down. He should get the wave around as long as he does not pit. Don't know if he will pit to try and fix his damage. But Zane Yost, he has scored in third, and not too long ago, he was actually one lap down. He received the free pass, the whatever you want to call it, the lucky dog, whatever it's called, and now he's sitting in third. This race has just gone all out of sorts. It's gotten crazy. It's gotten wild. I don't even know what side is up anymore. The only thing I can tell you with certainty is that Mark Nadeau and the 40 machine has left the building. Elvis has left the building. Mark Nadeau, the only car not out on track anymore. Otherwise, we still have 16 cars in this race. We're getting ready to get into the halfway point. Lights are still on the pace car. Jarrett Singh is going to take a pit stop here. So he's going to remain one lap down, not going to get the wave around. Lights have gone out on the pace car, so put Andrew Lokeson on. Put him on point, man. He's been one of the cars in the back and somehow has managed to make it to the front. But now, dropping to the back, maybe given an EOL penalty by race control at his request. So Lokeson, who has led multiple laps now, having scored his leading 5 laps, taking an EOL end of the line penalty. So that is going to put Rhett Tucker as your pole sitter. We are on lap 50 and 100. If you can do your math, 50 times 2 is 100, or 100 divided by 2 is 50. Essentially, we're halfway. I had to take my shoes off to do that. Had to use some brain power to calculate. Oh man, I used a big word there, calculate. But Rhett Tucker sitting as your leader. Zane Yost, who was a lap down not but 15 minutes ago, now sitting in second place. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag in the air once again. Rhett Tucker on the loud pedal. Man, these cars don't take off like the dirt sprint cars do, but man, they can achieve some high-end speeds. So Rhett Tucker, our new leader, Tucker currently has led 7 laps of this event overall. The 18 machine of Billy Jackson looked like he was a little out of sorts there. Gonna be able to save it down the backstretch. Hopefully tuck in behind the 9. But no, it looks like he's gonna stay high. Lose another spot to the 69 machine of Colin Duboya. So Rhett Tucker out front in the 99 car. Score him second most laps led in tonight's event. David Hunt sitting on pit road currently. Haven't got to talk a whole lot about what he's going through right now, but David Hunt sitting on pit road, getting a lot of damage repaired. And now he's starting to roll off. David Hunt rolling off pit road. There he goes in the 61 car. Gonna lose a lot of ground, lost a lot of time. And he's also a solo car out there. No drafting help. Gonna get gobbled up by this lead pack here in about 2-3 laps. Rhett Tucker out front. Zane Yost in the 3 machine holding on to second spot. The 88 of Donnie Lee. Donnie Lee doing a great job. And Brian Antonio once again still holding on to a top 5 spot. Antonio, one of these guys who I expect to lead a lot of laps, just has not been able to find a way to lead those laps. So I'll be watching for him to try and start making moves as we are just over halfway in this race. I gotta tell you guys, it's not gonna settle down at any point in time. Things are gonna stay wild and crazy. Here we see the 24 machine of Ryan Martin and the 16 of Joseph Fowler. Ryan Martin was scored a lap down. We saw him on the apron as the lead cars blew by him. But here, because of the cautions and everything that is shaken out, he is back on the lead lap and currently in 10th place. Score him top 10. 24 machine, Ryan Martin. So good on him, staying patient, not panicking, doing a good job so far. So David Hunt getting ready to be gobbled up. Got a lot of damage on that machine. This lead pack of cars here. So we go on board right now with Rhett Tucker. You saw David Hunt passing on your right side of the screen there. He stayed high for this group. Rhett Tucker nice and smooth through these corners. Car looks nice. The front end doesn't have a whole lot of damage. Doing a good job so far. So, once again, we're on board with Rhett Tucker, but you know what? Can't get a full sense of what's going on with every car that's on board. So we're going to pan out a little bit here. Alright guys, I'll tell you what. We're going to do a little bit of crank it up. Please enjoy just these sounds. If a crash happens, hopefully I'll be back in time to see it happen. All right, that was a little bit of crank it up. Hopefully y'all enjoyed what you saw. The 3 has made a move on the 99. So Zane Yost, your new leader, score him up front. Getting it done out here. And all these drivers, though, starting to feel a little bit of crunch time. You know, we're on lap 59 of 100. Early on in this race, we had a lot of give and take. Drivers allowing a lot of room. Then we had a couple cautions come out. With these cautions, it shook the whole field up. Jarrett Singh leading the most laps still with 26. Rhett Tucker second, most laps led with 13. But now Zane Yost, because of the cautions, is back on the lead lap, and he is out front. Zane Yost. Oh no, and they get turned. 99. Oh, big contact. Here we go. 88, 18, the 3. All these guys in trouble. Big time trouble for these front runners. Like I was saying, the give and take is about to run out on these guys. Everyone looking for every inch they can get. Big time trouble with the front pack here. Multiple cars involved once again. Wow, this is going to shake things up yet again. We are on lap 61 of 100, and the field is shook. They are woke. They are every new term you can come up with. And Rhett Tucker back up front, but he does have some damage. As you saw, he was not going to give an inch. Maybe a little early on not giving an inch, but Zane and Rhett getting in trouble here just after the halfway point. So heavy damage to the 99 machine. Don't know if he's taking a quick repair. A lot of these guys probably already have. Cody Trammell heading into pit road here. Many cars stopping for tires here. So as you can see, a big knot of cars coming down pit road. Multiple stops for either damage repair or tires. Jarrett Singh in the 5 still scored 1 lap down. Wait, everyone's pitting. Yes. And the race off pit road. There you go, everyone coming off now. Most everyone. The 18 machine's still on pit road. Extensive damage repairs underway on his car. So Joseph Butts in the 26 machine with the black numbers currently scored as our leader, and then Cody Trammell just goes flying by. So not sure what's going on with that. Just had him scored as the leader. Cody Trammell and Rhett Tucker flew by him, caught up to the pace car. So, all right, Joseph Butts was taking his time catching up to the pace car. Oh, eye drops. I don't know if you guys have ever had contacts or glasses. Those of you who have been here, I got glasses for the first time ever like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I need contacts a week after that. Today is literally day 2 with me in contacts, and it's It is a learning experience. I am learning more about contacts than I wish I ever knew. Holy cow. Anyways, lights are out on the pace car. The 26 machine of Joseph Butts is your leader. Joseph Butts, your leader. He's led one lap. He's tucked in behind the pace car. He's got a little bit of damage there on the left-hand side. If we check his car, his front end's got some damage on the right front as well. We want to see those lines nice and straight, everything looking nice and smooth, but not quite that way for him. As we check in on his car here, you can see through that left front there. You see his front end's all wrinkled. Yeah, all wrinkled up. Sorry, I just read chat. I can't help it. I apologize for laughing. I read chat. Duke Chronic in chat. I blame you for that. Anyways, Joseph Butts got some damage on the front end of his car. Is that going to stop him? We're about to find out. Cody Trammell, though, in the 34 machine. Green flag in the air. Here we go, folks. We're about to find out how much this 26 is damaged. Cody Trammell looking like his car is nice and straight. Looking like he wants to lead a lap here. Trammell thinking about the inside. Gonna tuck in behind Joseph Butts here. The 99 machine of Brett Tucker, though, also back there. Joseph Butts in trouble here if these guys form up. Instead of forming up, they're going to attack each other. The 99 machine, Brett Tucker, passing the 34, but Brian Antonio starting to back the 34 of Cody Trammell. Once again, they're going to tuck inside. Now the 99 of Brett Tucker left out to dry. And just like that, the information we are processing changes instantaneously. So now Cody Trammell still's in second, but Brett Tucker is being left hung to dry. Brian Antonio inching ever so close to this front. He wants to lead laps. He wants to be in front. He has been very patient about getting there. And I don't know how much more patient he's going to be, sitting in third place right now. If Cody Trammell makes a move to the outside, I would be watching for the 46 machine to either assist the 34 or assist the 26. But either way, the 46 car is going to wind up second here in just about 2 or 3 laps. '24, Ryan Martin. He was just scored a lap down, slowly worked his way back up through the field. Here he is inside the top 5. Score him 4th place. And as we're talking about, here goes the 34 to the outside. Cody Trammell with Brian Antonio making a move. The 24 going up there as well. The 26 in dire straits right now. Joseph Butts in trouble. A little bit of damage all by himself. That is going to hurt. Zane makes a move. Zane Yost going to make it 3 wide with the 24, Ryan Martin and Joseph Butts. Zane's like, I've used my fast repair. I'm going to do what I want. Zane Yost making a great move. Put him in 3rd. Brian Antonio 2nd. Cody Trammell in 1st. Back to what I was saying. Brian Antonio, either way, this guy was going to make a good move and wind up 2nd. So here he is 2nd. But now he's got Zane Yost. Zane being very aggressive all race. So the front couple of cars now getting in line, but I am not sure that everyone is done jockeying for position. The 24 car has a little bit of a gap on the 99. Has an opportunity to develop a run here on the backstretch if the 16 of Joseph Fowler can catch up to him, give him a good shove. Joseph Butts all the way back into 7th. Went from leading just a few laps ago. Now he's scored in 7th place. And Andrew Locason, 8th place. This was a guy who's been waiting, very, very patient, waiting to make a move. Now he's pushed Butts out of his way. Got a little bit of help from the 33 of Ryan Mueller. Alright, so just to give you a little bit of an update, Mark Nadeau and Richard Murtaugh, the 2 cars that have packed up, gone home. David Hunt scored 4 laps down. Donnie Lee scored 2 laps down. And Billy D. Jackson, last car on the lead lap, scored 13th position. But I'll tell you what, guys, this is getting interesting. I hope you all have buckled in. I hope everyone is holding on, because we are about to do 30 laps of intense draft pack racing. This is about to get insane. I'll tell you what, that 46 machine, Brian Antonio, I called it early in this race. This guy wants to lead as many laps as possible. He hates finishing anywhere but in first place. If he's not leading, he ain't happy. I have got all my mental focus on the 46 car. It's about 2% mental focus, if we're going to be honest. But Cody Trammell in the 34, he is leading multiple laps right now. Trammell is a solid driver. Antonio has his work cut out for him to get around this 34 machine. Zane Yost in the 3 car had an up and down day. He's been an aggressive driver all race. But here he is, sitting inside the top 3 after being scored lap down. He's already taken a fast repair. And the 99 looking to make a move here. Nobody's going to go with him. The 24, and no, everyone's tucking in here. So nothing happened there. A lot of build up for nothing. But I'll tell you what, lap after lap, these guys. Ooh, that's Zane Yost to the outside. He might get left out to dry. Here he goes. He's in trouble once again. Are they going to keep it going? No, he's in trouble now. The 15 gets caught up into it. The 24, 33, 69. Many cars in trouble here. Yellow has not come out yet. And there it is. Yellow is out. We're going to go to an instant replay right away. Saw many things developing here. And I didn't go far enough back. I apologize. So, many cars in trouble here. Wow, that just went crazy. We are on lap 73 and 100 now. Cody Trammell still your race leader. Totally messed up that replay, thinking that I was going to click a few things. So, our lead pack there, in lots of trouble. But I think our big winner, Joseph Fowler in the 16, I'm pretty sure he got through that very nicely. I don't see any damage to Fowler. His front end looks solid. He went through that wreck, and I don't think he touched a thing. So Fowler doing a great job getting through that. And now everyone's coming through pit road. Multiple cars making pit stops here. Ooh, the 16 misses his pit by a lot. By a lot. The 16 in trouble here. He came into the pits third. Is going to lose a lot of ground, even more ground. Oh my gosh, devastating pit stop for Joseph Fowler in the 16 car. Quinn Wallace not stopping on pit road. Cody Trammell, first one on pit road, first one off pit road. And Jarrett Singh back on the lead lap. Jarrett in the 5 car. Oh my goodness, I'll tell you what, my IQ is probably like 50, so I hope you all don't expect me to keep track of everything that's going on, but this race is out of control. Holy cow! Jarrett Singh back on the lead lap, scored in 3rd place. This is nuts. Had to take a moment, do a couple woo-saws. I'm back. We're good. We're good. So Quinn Wallace and the 21 machine, our leader, currently leading 6 laps overall. Our main leader so far still is Jarrett Singh, 26 laps led. Rhett Tucker with 15, Cody Trammell with 7, Richard Murtaugh with 7, and now Quinn Wallace with 6. So those are your 5 highest lap leaders so far. Now Quinn Wallace joins all the 3 other drivers, or makes it 3 drivers leading 7 laps. But Rhett Tucker with 15, Jarrett Singh with 26. Jarrett Singh sitting there in 3rd spot now. Jarrett Singh in 3rd, having lost a lap multiple times that he has spun out. He was involved in an accident, had to take a quick repair. His car was severely damaged. Then he took a 2nd spin and had a pit stop for that as well. Here he is, recovered from both incidences very nicely, sitting in 3rd. The most laps led so far, 26 by Jarrett Singh. We're on lap 75 and 100. This guy has an opportunity to hang on to this race, lead the most laps, and still win it. Holy cow, I'll tell you what, this is getting out of control. I cannot handle all of these changes. I'm twitching, I'm vibrating, I'm whatever. This race has gotten out of hand. David Hunt, still 3 laps down. Andrew Locuson, our leader, not too long ago suffered a lot of damage. He has scored 2 laps down. His first car laps down. Joseph Butts in 9th is the last car scored on the lead lap. But up front, here we go, getting ready for Quinn Wallace. Pace car is off. Green flag in the air. Here we go. Cody Trammell not letting the 21 of Quinn Wallace get away from him. Cody looking to make a move. Looks like the 21 has some damage. And Trammell to the outside here. Can he make it work? Who's going to follow who? Looks like multiple drivers moving to the outside here. Jarrett Singh and Brian Antonio to the outside, pushing Cody Trammell. Cody Trammell's going to assume the lead. Quinn Wallace dropping back several spots now. 6th place. 7th place. He is losing ground quickly. So, and again, the 16 going around. Joseph Fowler in trouble. Yellow flag out once again. Oh, big contact. Joseph Fowler in trouble here. Watching Joseph Fowler in the 16. Gets turned by the 18 machine. Boom! Slammed by the 61 of David Hunt. That's going to do it for David Hunt. He's smoking. He's already had extensive damage. David Hunt, Zane Yost, Ryan Martin, Donnie Lee, Ryan Mueller, Richard Murtaugh, and Mark Nadeau all behind the wall right now. Andrew Lokeson scored 2 laps down in 10th place. We have 10 cars on track right now. But Jarrett Singh back up front, leading laps after surviving 2 accidents that he was a part of. Taking a quick repair for one of them, stopping on pit road to repair damage for the second one. If you look at his spoiler, it looks like it's a little bit damaged. We go on the nose of Cody Trammell. You can see a good shot here of Jarrett Singh's car. Several nice straight lines on the back end, so maybe Jarrett not in as much trouble as I thought. So this race is starting to thin out. We're on lap 78 of 100. We are on the nose cam of Cody Trammell right now. Lights are still on the pace car. Your leader of Jarrett Singh. He has led 28 laps in this event. And I'll tell you what, if he keeps this up, he's going to lead the most laps. He's going to do... Oh my gosh. This has just gone crazy. I keep saying it, but this race has just gone nuts. It has been absolutely insane for the last 20 laps. Nothing is as it seems. The leader at the beginning of this race, Jarrett Singh, he led almost 20 plus laps all by himself. No one challenging him. Cody Trammell in second, giving a good push to him. And then the middle of this race, everything got jumbled. Jarrett Singh had to go through 2 wrecks, a quick repair, and stopping in the pits one time without the quick repair. And here we are once again, Jarrett Singh up front, Cody Trammell in second. Exactly how we were running at the beginning of this race. I'll tell you, this is absolutely nuts. You do have an opportunity as we got close there with Cody Trammell on board the T&D Rustic Decor. You can see a little bit of damage to Jarrett Singh's car on the rear end. But lights are out on the pace car. Cody Trammell sitting in second, Jarrett Singh in first, and this is where most of the first part of this race was spent. These cars 1 and 2, the 5 and the 34, and Brian Antonio sniffing at that lead. This guy, I'll tell you what, he is the car to watch. Brian Antonio in the 46 black Fanatec backed machine. This guy is crafty. He is going to have a move to make here. I'm sure of it. As we're going to take the green flag with 20 laps to go. Rhett Tucker in the 99. We can't forget him. He's led several laps. 15 laps by his 99 car. Second most in this race so far. Quinn Wallace has led 8 laps. The third most laps. So all of our lead lap, most laps led, sorry for that mispronunciation, they are all sitting inside the top 5. This is absolutely crazy. We got 20 laps to go here at Daytona. I hope y'all stick around with me. I hope y'all are having fun. If you're not having fun, I don't know what you're watching, because it's not what I'm watching. Here we go. Flag stand has the green flag in the air. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The 5 machine, Jarrett Singh, getting a good start. Cody Trammell, Brian Antonio in the 46. Those are your top 3 right now. Rhett Tucker in the 99. Gonna follow suit. Tuck in on that yellow line. But here we go. This is gonna get interesting. 20 laps to go. Lap 80 of 100 right now. Top 4 cars got a little bit of a gap. The 21 machine of Quinn Wallace dropping a little bit behind. but he's got some help with the 18 of Billy Jackson in the M&M's car. Billy Jackson has some damage to his right front there. That is going to hinder him, along with Quinn Wallace. Both these cars have a little bit of damage. They need to work together and push each other. Catch up to this lead group. These guys will not survive if they cannot do that. Jarrett Singh back out front. The guy who has led the most laps so far this race. He has led 31. Score him in just a few more laps as the most laps led. Rhett Tucker, if he can get in front, he's led 15 laps. He's still got some time to pass Jarrett Singh, but not a whole lot. Rhett Tucker falling behind, and that's causing Brian Antonio to lose a little time as well. Antonio doesn't have anyone pushing him. I currently have scored the 69 machine of Colin Dubois, 7th place, last car on the lead lap. Andrew Locuson scored 2 laps down, the only car on track that is laps down. Everyone else, Joseph Butts in 9th through 17th place, have put it behind the wall. They have all decided to pack up and go home. So we currently have 8 cars on track right now, but despite the fact that we have 8 cars on track, the battle for the lead is intense. It is insane. I hope you all are tuned in and watching this, because this race ain't over yet. We're gonna do another version of Crank It Up. I hope you all enjoy this. I will be back right after this. So Jarrett Singh scored as the most laps led so far tonight. We are on lap 85 and 100. He has led 35 laps. Rhett Tucker has led 15. If Rhett Tucker in the 99 machine can find a way to the front here, he has an opportunity to beat Jarrett Singh at that most laps led. But if he can't get to the front of the line here, it's not going to happen. Antonio making a move on the outside all by himself. The 46 machine of Brian Antonio challenging for this spot. These top 3 cars have broken away. Antonio wants to lead the most laps, not going to get it done tonight. He's run out of time. So barring leading the most laps, this guy wants to lead the most important lap, and that is the last one. So Brian Antonio still sitting in 3rd, wants to make a move, just can't get it done. He has no help. These guys have broken away from 4th place of Rhett Tucker. Rhett Tucker all by himself right now, 3.5 seconds behind Antonio, but 4 seconds ahead of Billy Jackson. And Billy Jackson and Quinn Wallace are the last cars on the lead lap. Colin Duboya has put it behind the wall, so we have 6 cars to figure out this race. 100 laps is our total event mileage, and we're down to 6 cars in this event, but I'll tell you, it feels like there's still a whole lot more out on track than that. It's come down to these 3 cars in the front, and we have Rhett Tucker, Billy Jackson, and Quinn Wallace. So it's come down to 6 cars. Rhett Tucker still running all by himself, but Billy Jackson and Quinn Wallace haven't decided who wants to finish where yet. Lots of damage going on. Billy Jackson trying to get by Quinn Wallace. Jackson has a little bit of damage along with Quinn Wallace. Both these cars damaged in one of multiple incidences and yellow flags cautions before this. That is allowing Rhett Tucker to run all by himself, while these 2 cars, Billy Jackson and Quinn Wallace, fight over each position. That will allow Rhett Tucker all the time he needs to hold on to 4th spot in a lone car race. But up front, it is a 3-car fight. We are on lap 89 of 100. This race is not over yet, folks. It could come down to any of the 6 cars that are still out there running. Cody Trammell getting to the high side here, tried to make a move, got left on the high and dry side, so put Antonio in the black 46 car in 2nd place. That is the highest spot he has run all race. He's been so very patient. He's doing all he can to lead a lap. He has been a solid driver. Have not seen him take a... Wait, let me rephrase that. I believe he was involved in an accident earlier. So the 46 machine, one that I've kept an eye on because I know this guy, he does not like to be behind anybody. But this whole race, he has not yet led a lap. We have 10 to go, and he is sitting in 2nd. He's going to be one to watch. It has come down to a 3-car battle for the lead. Rhett Tucker, Billy Jackson, Quinn Wallace, the final other 3 cars that we're not watching right now. These guys, 6 cars on the lead lap. Quinn Wallace, Billy Jackson fighting it out right here. They're slowly but surely catching up to Rhett Tucker. So we're watching this front pack here. These guys, this is where the race is. This is where the race for the win could be. If they do not take each other out, this is how it's going to finish. These top 3 cars here. Cody Trammell losing a little bit of ground. He's in danger of losing the draft here. He has no one behind him to push him. Antonio holding that white line, I should say yellow line. Antonio holding that yellow line very well through 1 and 2 there. That 5 machine, Jarrett Singh, confirmed as most laps led in this race. Here he is up front. We are inside of 10 laps to go. 9 laps to go if you want to be technical. This has been an up and down race for Jarrett Singh. He has been the leader. He has been laps down, and he has been back to the front. Jarrett Singh in the 5 car under heavy pressure now between the 46 and the 34 of Brian Antonio and Cody Trammell respectively. These guys, holy cow, I'll tell you what, if it does not have a caution, this is going to be one race to watch. It's going to be absolutely insane. So Rhett Tucker 17 seconds behind Cody Trammell, and Billy Jackson 2 seconds behind Rhett Tucker and Quinn Wallace and Quinn Wallace and Billy Jackson. Those guys still fighting it out, but our attention is here on the front 3 cars. We have done 93 laps, and it has come down to 3 cars. Oh my goodness, I could not have predicted what this was going to be. This has gone all topsy-turvy. No point in time in this race could you pick out a solid driver. Jarrett Singh, like I said, he led the most laps in the early stages of the races of this race. Then he got into trouble. He ended up a lap down, but here he is in the final stage of this race. He is the leader once again. You cannot write this stuff. You cannot script it. Here at the 46, trying to make a move. Door shut on him. He thought he saw an opening. Not quite, but oh my goodness. Oh, so close. Everything is so close right now. You can't even decide what's getting ready to happen. You can't pick a winner right now because you don't even know if these guys are going to finish. I have a feeling that when it comes to the white flag lap, if they're still running, someone's going to make a move and someone's going to try and shut the door. And these 3 drivers are going to take themselves out, and Rhett Tucker is going to end up winning it. This is absolutely nuts. I don't know what to do. I have no idea how to describe it. This is crazy. This is going to come down to the last lap. The final 100 feet. It's going to be insane, guys. Don't go nowhere. We're in the final 5 laps to go of this race. Who has the mental capability? Who has the car, the tires underneath them? Who is not tired? Who is sharp as a tack? Antonio making a move to the outside. Now he goes to the inside. Oh, and he's going to turn Jarrett Singh. Jarrett going to save it. And oh, no, he's lost it. He has lost it. And he's going to get Cody Trammell. Oh, my goodness. No yellow yet. Both cars, the 5 and the 34, and now the yellow is out. But Cody Trammell got by Brian Antonio. I'm running out of words how to describe this. 5 to go, now 4 to go. This could be it. This could be enough laps. Cody Trammell could be the one that wins this race. Oh my goodness. I have to take a moment. Cody Trammell able to get in front of Brian Antonio before the yellow comes out. Holy cow. I don't know if we're going to see a 1-lap shootout. I have a feeling this is it. Cody Trammell is going to be your race winner. Brian Antonio and Jarrett Singh, those guys got crossed up. And my instant replay, I can't go back far enough to show you what happened, but we watched it live. Cody Trammell heavy damage to the front end of Cody Trammell. Brian Antonio in the 46 machine looking good. We saw the 99 machine of Rhett Tucker break into pit road. Rhett Tucker currently scored 6th. Don't know how much damage he has, or just to stop and go for fuel, but there he goes. He's going to be scored 6th place right now. And it looks like Cody Trammell has blown up. Cody in the 34 machine, he is done. He is out of this race. His engine has blown from the damage in that contact. He is on pit road. Cody Trammell's going to finish 6th. That is going to put Brian Antonio in the lead. I am losing my voice. I am too excited for this event. Oh my goodness, I am losing my mind. This has gone crazy. Absolutely insane here in the final 10 laps. Jarrett Singh, who has led the most laps, 46 laps led by Jarrett Singh. Brett Tucker leading 15 laps. Jarrett Singh looks like he's going to finish second. Brian Antonio is going to win this race. The 18 machine, Billy Jackson in third, Quinn Wallace in fourth, Brett Tucker in fifth. Those are your 5 cars that are left running as Cody Trammell has pulled it behind the wall. His engine blew up on these pace laps. He is done. We're going to have 5 cars finish out of 17 here in this ARDC Sim Series. Oh my goodness. What a race. 2 laps to go. Holy cow. We're going to get the green flag for a 1-lap shootout. It is not over yet, folks. This intensity has just gone from way insane to like Super Saiyan 7 insane. Holy crap. Here we go. Lights are out on the pace car. Brian Antonio looking like he's got solid front end, solid car, straight lines all around him. Jarrett Singh in the 5 machine, though, has got a front clip missing. We're going to get the green flag with 1 to go. This is still... Oh, anything could happen. It's not over yet, folks. Holy crap. My fists are clenched. My eyeballs are burning. I got red eye. Nobody blink because you're about to miss what's about to happen. Brett Tucker had to stop for fuel in the 99 machine. He is in 5th. It's not over yet. This race is not going to finish under yellow unless they crash again. But the lights are out on the pace car. Brian Antonio is not locked in as your leader, your race winner. This is about to get nuts. Let's get crazy. You want to get crazy? Let's get crazy. Here we go. One more time. Antonio in the 46 machine. Pace car is off. Here we go, folks. Jarrett Singh trying the outside. He is not giving up. He has no front clip. He's saying, screw that. Here we go, buddy. He is getting it going. He's going to make a move. Jarrett Singh to the front. Jarrett Singh one more time to the front. Brian Antonio in the 46 going to have to push him. The 18 machine of Billy Jackson. Oh my goodness, this is anyone's race. We got 5 cars in this battle. Jarrett Singh in the 5 has got to do the most blocking he has ever done. The 18 machine. Oh my goodness. Billy Jackson to the inside. Here he goes. Billy Jackson's going to get it. The 5 of Jarrett Singh doing all he can. Not enough. Brian Antonio in the 46. Here comes Brett Tucker in the 99. Oh my goodness. Quinn Wallace is there. Oh, Brett Antonio, stop losing my voice. Oh my goodness. Billy Jackson. Jarrett Singh. Who won that one? The 18 of... Oh my goodness. I have Billy Jackson as the race winner. Billy Jackson as the race winner. Holy cow. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Brett Tucker in second. Oh my goodness. This race was absolutely insane. Third place of Quinn Wallace. Oh my goodness, give me a moment while I try and pull these drivers into the interview box. Oh my goodness, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, here we go. Let's get some interviews underway. This has been absolutely nuts. Let's start with Quinn Wallace in third place. Mr. Wallace, are you there?
Yep.
Oh my goodness, Quinn Wallace. Woo! What a race. What an event. Finishing third. Tell us a little bit about what's going on and what you saw and how you finished third.
Oh, that was just a crazy ending. I saw a car spinning in front of me, and I just dove for the grass and hoped for the best.
Oh my goodness. Guys, I gotta tell you, 100 laps here at Daytona. Quinn Wallace, you've had an up and down night. You led 8 laps. Here you are at the end of the race. You finished 3rd place. I gotta tell you, man, I think you need to describe a little bit more than I went through the grass.
Yeah, my computer kind of lagged out a little bit, and I just saw a car spinning, and I dove for the grass and just went sliding across the grass, and all I knew is it said I was in 3rd place.
All right, Quinn Wallace, man, great job on finishing 3rd place. Man, this race was anyone's race as it came down to it. We had 6 cars left, 5 cars left, and here you are, 3rd place. I don't even know how to do an interview right now. I'm so wound up from what I watched.
Yeah, that was definitely a crazy race.
All right, Quinn Wallace, any sponsors, people you would like to thank for getting you here, helping you finish 3rd place?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Fleet Repairs, Wallace Logging, and Predator Race Cars.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on 3rd place, man. Great job on sticking around. You led 8 laps, all that good stuff. So once again, congratulations and thank you for making this final 10 laps exhilarating.
Yep, thanks.
All right, so moving on to our 2nd place finisher of Rhett Tucker. Mr. Tucker, are you there?
I'm here. You got me?
Oh my goodness, Rhett Tucker, how are you doing?
Good, man. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get that win, but I'll take a second after all that.
So, Rhett Tucker, you finished 2nd. You led the 2nd most laps, and you stopped for what looked to be a fuel on within the last 10 laps when the final caution came out. Tell us a little bit about what was going through your mind with all of that.
Well, I had a little trick up my sleeve. I had a quick repair left, and I figured they were all beat up, so I saved mine. That's why I was running so slow, and luckily they all got together and we had a caution come out.
Oh my goodness. So
that's called gambling.
you gambled to perfection. Well, maybe not 100% perfection because you didn't win. You got 2nd. But you know what? I think you beat the house in this situation. You finished 2nd with a last-minute pit stop. So great job, man. Holy cow, I'm out of breath. Tell us a little bit about your entire race and not just the last 5 laps.
Man, it was good. I just wish I had some friends to work with because when I was leading, I just got freight trained on the outside. I had no idea anybody was coming. So I had to work back after that and then got into it with a couple people and then had to get my car fixed and came back.
Holy cow, Rhett Tucker. Great job. 2nd most laps led tonight. So you finished in 2nd. Anyone you'd like to thank for getting you here?
I just got to thank you for doing a broadcast and BJ for putting it on, man. He did a killer job while running the race.
All right, Mr. Tucker, thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that, and hopefully you enjoy the broadcast. 100 laps here at Daytona. You end up 2nd. You can't be disappointed with that. So great job tonight.
I'll take it, man. Thank you.
All right, that was Rhett Tucker, our 2nd place finisher. But let's move on. And the one, the only, the last person to lead a lap is Billy Jackson. Holy cow, Mr. Jackson, how are you doing?
Well, the adrenaline just got out of my system, I think. That was insane last lap.
That was an absolutely insane last lap. Not to mention an insane last 50 laps. I'm losing my voice because of this race. Holy cow. You won this thing, man.
I know, it was insane. I got a hell of a push off the back stretch, and they tried to, I could see them trying to block high, so I went ahead and dove low. Might have been the best move I've ever pulled in racing here. So Yeah, we were bumping and bashing to the finish line, though. I'd love to see a replay of that. That was insane.
It was completely insane. I don't even know if I caught everything that happened. I did my best as a broadcaster, but it was absolutely nuts. The last 3 laps, I did not even consider the opportunity that you would win this thing. And here you are, victory lane. You get to kiss the trophy, girls. You get the trophy. It is all about you, man. Tell us a little bit about what you saw.
Oh, the whole race, like, I got real unlucky on the restarts the whole time. I was either behind someone who missed the start, these single line restarts, a bit of a trouble for me. I was either behind someone who missed the restart or behind somebody who had some damage. So I was always seemed to be off the pace, and the caution, I got through a couple of cautions without too much damage, that caution towards the end was a lifesaver for me because the 21 just didn't want to line up with me. I was trying to get it to line up. I had to force him to line up with me to try and catch the pack again. And yeah, like I said, he got a hell of a push. I'm not entirely sure who it was who bumped me down the backstretch and stayed with me. So thank you to him for that. Insane finish though. We were bumping and banging. We were trading paint to the line though. I must have won by an inch.
Man, I hope you watch this broadcast once you get done here, because this last 10 laps has been absolutely insane. It has been the most insane race I have ever broadcasted. Man, congratulations on that, and I look forward to seeing more of you in racing and here on MaxSpeedTV.
Staying forward there, bud. I just want to go ahead and thank Toyota Camry, M&M's, and Snickers and Skittles, and Diet Coke, and the Lord above for the opportunity to race here today.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, that's a perfect script, and if you could kiss a few more of them girls for me, that'd be great.
Alright, I certainly will. Can't talk, bud.
Alright, that was your race winner, Billy Jackson, in a spectacular finish here at Daytona. Holy cow, guys, I hope you all had a great time. It was a long time to get here, but it was well worth the wait. I think this absolutely goes down as one of the best finishes I have ever had the opportunity to call, and I'm so glad I got this chance. Guys, I'll tell you what, we here at MaxSpeedTV love this kind of stuff, and man, I have got to get going because I got another broadcast to do here on MaxSpeedTV in about 15 minutes, along with Charles Wooten. We're doing the Northwest Truck Series at Hotlanta or Atlanta, however you want to call it. So, oh my goodness, the ARDC Sim Series Daytona 500 winner Billy Jackson getting it done, guys. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope you all have fun, and I hope to see you all here in about 15 minutes as MaxSpeedTV goes live once again with another race. I'm too wound up. I don't know how to end this race. Guys, I'm just going to have to cut it off here. Thank you for joining me, and I hope everyone had a good time.